Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Joshua-Riece. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me again. Today, I had a shave. Love that for me. What's really grating right now is I can't get a haircut. Like, this is struggling. I know before, during the first lockdown, I cut my hair myself. I can't do it this time. I just can't. I want to get my eyebrows done too, but I can't. Help. Anyway, that's my little moan for the first 2 seconds of this. In today's video, we're going to be doing something that I'm quite interested / looking forward to doing. I actually saw Steph Toms do this first. I'll link her video in the description box. But this is trying out makeup from Missguided. It's in like the clothing brand Missguided. So I think they've done beauty stuff before. I'm not entirely sure because I don't shop on there. But they've got like a new range of beauty products that they have just released. I think I saw Steph's video like 2 days ago. Today is Saturday the 16th. So it's like, yeah, well, whenever it was out, it was out. I went straight on there because their video was absolutely sickening, stunning. I went straight on there and ordered a ton of stuff. Reasonably affordable, just not if you're buying all in one go. So I'd say it's kind of like drugstore price. Well, it is drugstore prices. I'll leave all the prices in the description box below because I don't have them to hand. If you like this video, give it a massive thumbs up, subscribe, click that red button, please. Come on, click that button. Come on. You want to see more of me? That was really aggressive and never do that again, Josh. Wow. Anyway, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Let's jump in. So we are going to jump in with this. I only saw that they had a mattifying primer on the website, and as the foundation is Demi-Matte, I didn't want to go too matte, so I've just used my own primers underneath, so we're going to skip that for now. Foundations. This is the Meet Your Match Demi Foundation, which looks like this. Buildable medium coverage in a demi-matte finish with radiant diamond powder pigments, long-lasting and transfer-proof, dermatologically tested. Love that. So this is also vegan and cruelty-free. Made in Ireland. Love that for them. So I have these in the shades 4 and 2. I don't actually remember off the top of my head like how inclusive the shade range was or how many shades it actually had. So I can't actually outline that. But if I can find pictures or whatnot, I will try and insert it. Oh my god, I can't even open it. How do I open this? No, that's got to be a lid. Is that a lid? The little dickhead. I thought that it come out like you took this off and the little nozzle thing was there, but it's like a little hole top here. Wow. My life. So I'm going to take 1/2 on a beauty blender, 1/2 on a brush and see which side we prefer. And then which one we put that in the skin. So on screen it's, well no, this is a bit pale. A bit too light for me. But initial application, this coverage is nice. This match my neck a bit more, so this is okay. For some reason my face is always more tan than my neck. I don't quite understand that. On kind of first impressions, first base as such, that is really nice. You can see it has got like a little bit of luminosity picking up around the high points. The coverage is okay. Like, you can always see my redness through here anyway, but you can see like some of my blemish marks, like here, here, and here. It's blended in really nicely and really quick, so that's not a bad thing at all. So take a little bit more on my sponge and put that up on the forehead. So I actually quite like this shade because, as you can tell, like, normally foundations oxidize, but that has kind of like almost become my skin colour. So like you could tell the difference, like here was really pale and here it actually looks like my skin colour. This is really nice. That is absolutely gorgeous. I really, really am impressed. And no lie, when I found out that this was the foundation on Steph's, like this was the brand on Steph's video, I was like, shut up, get in the bin. It's, no, like, it's a retail brand doing makeup. I just stick to what you good at kind of thing. So, got to take this on my Morphe M439. This really does need a bit of a wash, to be honest. But we move. So, I'm just going to put that straight on the brush. And we are going to kind of put that around the face and then just blend in as normal. I say it's got tiny little bit more coverage, so I'm not seeing so much of my redness around kind of the cheek area that always comes through. But this is really nice so far. I am not mad at this so far. Have a shot every time you hear me say so far in this video. What do you guys think looking like face on? Can you, obviously this is like 4K and everything now, not 4K like I said in my last video, 4K and everything, so you'll be able to see a bit more of what I see when I look in the mirror. So again, blemishes around here, tiny bit on where I want that redness to kind of like disappear. This is layering up nicely too. It's not kind of doing a weird anything where like you put something on it and it disrupts what you've already got down, which is a plus. It's picking up nicely around my nose. I tend to find that my nose is like quite hard to get foundation to set on, like to sit on. I like that. Right, okay. Next we're going to go in with concealer. So this is the Meet Your Match concealer. So it's titled the same as the foundation. And this says mattifying finish with hydrating aloe vera juice, vitamin E and zinc for UVA protection, SPF 6. So it's got SPF in it. Could be a bit worrying for flashback. I might not getting quite bad crease and concealer under my eyes at the minute, so hopefully this will not have that same moment. Oh, it's on a wand. So it comes in a cute little wand like this. I actually thought it was going to be like a little squeezy tube, so I'm not mad at that. This is the shade 100, I think. 100, so it's the lightest shade they do, so we'll see how it looks on my skin. So it's quite light, but I wouldn't say this is the lightest they could have gone, because if this is the lightest shade, well, it said it was lightest shade when I looked at their website, then I feel like they need to do a bit more than that. So I'm just going to take my finger. I can still see some of my dark circles, darkness, like especially around here and right in the corners, which I'm not happy about, to be honest. But I'm not mad at that for the concealer for what it is. But I can hopefully go in with a second layer and build that up a tad. If you have problems with your under eyes and you've got really bad fine lines, you've managed to kind of help them a little bit, let me know, because I use all the creams, I use all the under eye this, under eye that, and it's just not doing nothing for me. So I'm going to take a little bit more. So again, in terms of coverage, it's not the best in terms of coverage for concealer. Like I have a lot better concealers that help to conceal and cover this darkness. It's okay. It's okay so far. Am I loving it? Is it the best base I've ever had in my life? No. But it's nice. Right, next, more cream products. We have the Meet Your Match contour sticks. So I have the two of them here. And I got these in the shades M4 and L3. I have to see what they actually look like. They didn't have many shades of this left in stock when I was on there. So this is M4 and this is L3. But they say cream to powder texture to smooth and define, contains moisturizing argan oil, vitamin E, and marshmallow root extract. So cream to powder texture sounds to me a bit like my trusty Huda Beauty Tantour. If it is like that, then I'm gonna love it. For the sake of this, I think I'm gonna go in with, I don't know which one's what, with L3, and we're just gonna take that and we'll contour it. It's very dry. Like, no, that is so dry. Why is it doing that? That's the shade on my hand, so I've tried to warm it up. That is, no, that is not a cream at all. That's literally pulling at my skin so much. And not a lot of coming off on my skin either. I don't like this. It feels horrible. It's pulling way too much on my skin. I'll try and blend that in. This is also not a contour shade. Not for me, so I'm going to have to go in with the darker one, but then I don't want to have to go in with the darker one, and it takes all my base off. This is so hard to blend out as well. Why are these so dry? So that is M4. This one feels a little bit more creamier. That was bad English. A little more creamy. But again, like there's not much pigment coming off on my face. Put it all in my hair where I've been tugging on it so much to get some product off. I definitely should have gone darker. So don't go off the swatches. With what I've just put on my face, it doesn't look like that at all. It's blended out nicely, I'll give it that. The initial one, where it has kind of like pulled and grappled at my skin and foundation, has left marks in my foundation. So I'm not in love with that. It's given some definition, don't get me wrong. Like I can see there, it's given me some definition, but I've got definition there just where the natural shadows are falling. Now we're going to try and set the face. So this is the Matric Radiant Mattifying Powder. How can you be matte and then radiant at the same time? It doesn't make sense. So Velvet Mattifying Pressed Powder of Illuminating Rose Quartz contains nourishing argan oil and vitamin E, suitable for skin types, thermologically tested. So they didn't have a loose powder as far as I could see. So I'm going to take some of that on a little brush from my under eyes, just kind of pat that in because I'm not quite sure. Not too much picks up on the brush, which is a good thing. This one does actually have a mirror, which is cute. And just press that into And then just take some on a bigger fluffy brush and just stamp that on. This powder, it looks nice on the skin, like it's not leaving any texture or kind of leaving any cakiness or whatnot on the skin. So the powder does look nice. I just wish I had a fuller coverage foundation, if I'm honest. But that is the powder down. So this, we have the Instant Vacay Bronzing Power Duo. This in the shade Light. Buildable texture of superfine pigments that melt into the skin for a sun-kissed complexion, enriched with vitamin E, sweet almond oil, and argan oil. This packaging is quite cute. It's very simplistic. I'll give it like it's super simplistic, but it's actually quite nice. So I'm going to take this side on my usual bronzing stippling brush and put that in my usual bronzing areas. Okay, so the bronzer is nice. The bronzer is a nice shade. I would give it that. And it's like pigmented, but not too pigmented, whereas like it's buildable. I'm doing that thing where I tap so you guys can hear it, instead of me like wait till I finish talking to tap the product off. Okay, I like this bronzer. 100%, I like this bronzer. I like that. That bronzer is absolutely stunning. Now we have blush. So this is the Stop I'm Blushing High Pigment Blush. So it's a high pigment matte blush powder with a buildable texture that melts into the skin for an ultra radiant finish. What I don't understand is this description of the products. It's a matte blush, but it leaves you looking radiant. I don't understand how you can be matte but looking radiant, because radiant to me means you have a glow to the skin. This is a very light pink. It's not as orangey corally as I would normally use. I will say with these products, there's like not a lot of pickup, which is a good thing, because you're not like losing a product. That is very light. Oh, see, we're not going to that second dip. That colour's gorgeous now. Yeah, that's cute. Again, it's not as like, it's very pink for what I would normally use, but it's not a bad shade. These powder products are working super, super, super well. Like, I am not disgusted with these. Yeah, I like that. I really like that. That is gorgeous. That is stunning. Next, we have liquid highlighter. So I, like an idiot, ordered 3 of the same as pack of 3. I thought ordered 1, which was not the case. So I'll chuck one of these in like a giveaway, well, the other 2 in like a giveaway or something. But these are the Highlight liquid highlighters. It looks like this in a cute little bottle. And this is in the shade Prinks, and it says high pigment, buildable texture for the ultimate highlighting glow. Enriched with vitamin E, dermatologically tested, shake well before use. So let's give it a little. That's very liquidy. So this is, oh, again, on a little doe foot. I actually forgot what these products kind of look like after watching this test video. So this is the doe foot. I'm sure you can see it there, which I quite like on doe foot and not on one of those like little pipette type things. So I'm going to take that on the higher point. Okay, under my finger. Oh, is this as bright and stunning as my Laura K London ones? No, not as bright, but these are actually really cute. Bear in mind, this is quite a like a darker shade. I normally go like brighter, like a pinky champagne-y. This is almost like a orangey, bronzy glow, which I'm not mad at all. And these are a fraction of the price of my Laura K ones. It's not taking the foundation off underneath as well, which is stunning. Oh, that is a moment. That is an actual moment and a mood. That is stunning. I love those. Okay, they are definitely a win. I also have a highlighting powder. So this is again in the shade Prinks. So buildable texture for the perfect radiant glow. So this is the same colour as the liquid one I just used, but I thought I'd get this just in case I needed to intensify. So this, the bronzer and the blush didn't have mirrors in the compact, which quite annoying, but whatever. Oh, that's cute. And it's just helped to intensify a little bit more. And also, I mean, although it kind of, I could feel that it dried down, it's just helping to like kind of set that as well. Not as pigmented as the liquid one, I don't feel, but it's nice just to kind of re-intensify that a tad. I really like that. The only setting powder they had was an extreme mattifying one that I could see, so I didn't pick that up to do anything to set my face with, so I will be going in with my own setting spray. Oh, what I want to do is, I have this no filler plumping lip gloss. I love plumping lip gloss. I love plump lips. I'm quite lucky because these are my natural lips. So if I can make them bigger, it will be absolutely stunning. So this is what the thing looks like here. So you just pump the product up. Oh, the stuff is coming out. So it says nourishing conditioning and plumping lip gloss for double plumping effect. So it's dermatologically tested again, and it's gonna act out on like you would a gloss. So we're gonna leave that on for a bit and see how we get on with that. Right, so now we're gonna go into brows. So what have I got here for brows? I've actually got quite a few brow products here. I've got the Hey Brow Microprecision pencil, natural matte finish, smudge and transfer proof 10 hours. So I've got that pencil. I then have this Brow You Doing It tinted brow marker, long lasting and smudge proof. I then also have this Right Now Brow Thickening Brow Gel, also in dark. So it's one in the shade dark. I think this is the darkest shade they did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the pencil to kind of like define my hand wheel on the underneath. I'll go in with the marker to do like the hairline strokes, hopefully, and then use the brow to set it. Obviously, this lip thing is getting warmer and a little bit tinglier. Not by much, but it is. I just want to let you guys know. So yeah, we're going to take the Microprecision brow. So it's just this little. I will say this packaging isn't very luxe. I mean, obviously it's cheap for what it is. Like the brow products, for example, this is really light and flimsy, and like you can almost feel the product rattling around in it, so it feels quite cheap. If you compare it to like my Revolution Pro brow pencil, for example, which is quite weighted and luxe feeling, and it's probably about the same price. Hopefully, I should be able to zoom you guys in using my computer, just so you guys can see this bit. Right, I really need my brows done, so excuse the state of them. I'm just gonna go underneath, and kind of draw in or fill in. So this is very warm for my eyebrows. Hopefully if I zoom in you can see that. It's very warm. It's like very red tone compared to what my eyebrows colour is. So this is what I've said before, I always assume that dark brows are going to give me a darker, cool toned colour when I give it like a darker brown. I'm going to go in with the brow pen, like the marker pen. So it's like little, I don't know if you can see there, like highlight strokes that you can do, which is quite nice. It looks a bit cooler toned on my hand than what the pencil does, so that could be a good thing. Go lightly when pressing because you end up like bigger, chunkier ones like that, so you have to go in really light. But that is actually really, really, really nice. I like that. I do like that a lot. Oh no, so I got the pencil in dark and the brow pencil in super dark. Ah, so I either didn't look at the shade properly or they didn't have this in my shade when I looked, because a lot of it was like, there's only 3 remaining, or a lot of people are looking at this, so I effed up on that one. But this marker itself is absolutely stunning. Right guys, so I have just gone and filled in the other camera, filled in the other brow off camera. I used predominantly the marker as opposed to the pencil, and I just lightly concealed under the eyes, under the eyebrows, just to kind of clear them up and give them a bit more define. I actually really like the marker, I really do. And I do like the pencil, I just need it in my shade. So I actually will be ordering the pencil in my shade, that's for sure. Right, I've got the brow gel. I've just seen that this is in dark, not super dark. So this is going to be very red toned again, I believe, but we're going to just try and make it work. But it does seem to be like gripping at the brows and pulling them into place. You can see I've got all those strays there. So it's definitely doing the job, that's for sure. I mean, these brows are intense, don't get me wrong, but I friggin' love them. They are an intense brow, but they are cute. The only eyeshadows I had were cream eyeshadows, which I was like, okay, I'll try them. But I looked, the colours were really kind of basic and boring. They had like one purple, they had grades and nudes, which I was like, they had more colour variety. I would have got more to kind of do something more with it. So I didn't get any of them, and that's the reason why. And they had no like eyeshadow palettes. Because I wasn't doing an eye look as such, I didn't pick up any liners. I didn't pick up any lip products because I wasn't planning on doing an eye look. So I'm actually going to try and do this as a wear test and see throughout the day how this lasts and whatnot. So I'm not going to wear lips, I'm just going to have this lip gloss. So the last thing we have to try is, which I'm so excited for. I think it's like the thing that I've been the most excited for. Like the thing I've been the most excited for. Oh no, wait, I've still got lashes as well. I lied. This is the O Highlash mascara. So this is Length and Define Fibre Mascara. That is the, jeez, that is a long ass wand. That's the wand. So it's definitely black, which we like. It is helping to lengthen for sure. It is actually looking like I've got lashes. So that is my lashes with, that's my lashes without. You can tell the difference. I like that. Sorry about that, my camera died. So I've just gone and done my mascara. So I actually like this. It has definitely lengthened. Not too sure about volume, but it's really good for the lower lashes as well. So it's not a bad mascara. I do like that a lot. Last but not least, thing that I'm looking forward to the absolute most is we have this Frecks Appeal Freckle pen. I absolutely love faux freckles. Like, it's great. Only comes in one shade, which I'm assuming, well, it's not even universal, because I suppose deeper skin tone people aren't going to have freckles this colour. But it says Original Frecks, is the only shade that I saw. It's on like a felt tip marker, but I don't know if you see a tip there. So I'm assuming the harder you press, the bigger the freckle, but we're going to go in and try. Oh my god, I'm scared, I don't know, but so I'm just going to go in and dot a few around the nose like I normally would, and just a bit. Just do what I normally would and kind of press it in. Oh wow, these are a lot more intense than other ones that I've used. They don't like pat down when you pat them down. So like with my Lottie London Freckle Tin, when you put these in, it's quite wet. Those ones are quite wet. It's almost like dries instantly. So with the Freckle Tin, when I press them, whatever's like pigments left on my hand kind of helps to give the illusion of fainter freckles. But this is like when it's on, it's on. So this is the finished look using all Missguided beauty products. Faults. The foundation I liked, really liked. Haven't tried a primer. The concealer was okay. I just wish there was more coverage to conceal more. Oh, and I also, no, actually I didn't like the concealer because because it's creased really bad under my eyes. The powder was nice. Yeah, the blusher, bronzer, and powder highlight are absolutely stunning. I'm obsessed with them. I will be using them again and often. The liquid highlighter, I loved. Like, it's subtle, but it's there. Like, it's just cute. I love that. The Plumping Lip Gloss, I wouldn't say it's done much. It didn't kind of have that much. Didn't really have much of that tingling kind of plumpy effect. It warmed up a little bit. That was it. But it's nice for like a high shine gloss. What else do we have? The mascara. Yeah, is it my fave? No, but I'd use it again. Contour sticks. Get in the bin. No. I will try and get a darker shade, but other than that, it's a no from me. Like, they just weren't. No. What else? This freckled pen. I love it. I'm going to do is, it is now 1:02 in the afternoon. Not sure if you can see that. I always say that, but not sure if you can. I am going to do some shopping for my mother. So I'm going to go out, do what I need to do, and I will check back in with you guys. I think this one will just be a phone check-in and then like completely sign off this video using my phone as well. Stay tuned for the wear test, see if I get on throughout the day. Guys, so just a quick check-in. It is now just like 3 o'clock, so 2 hours. The base is looking absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. And I keep covering the thing. That's clever. Absolutely stunning. As you can tell, the brows are really dark compared to what they normally are, but I'm actually low-key living for them. It almost looks like the concealer has almost got more pigment over the time I've worn it. Maybe that could be the natural oils under my skin that have kind of helped with that. But my skin, I don't know if you can see close up, like it's actually looking really airbrushed. Obviously, you can still see my pores and texture and everything, but it's actually looking really, really nice. I've not set it. I've not done anything else with it. It's broken up around my nose, as always. And it's broken up around my smile lines there. But other than that, this is looking absolutely stunning. So that's a 2-hour check-in. I'll check back in a bit later.
Later that same evening.
So it's now 10:10. So I've had this on for just over 9 hours. And it's looking okay. You can see that I've got my natural oil showing through here, here, here. I've not powdered down, touched up in any way, shape or form. So it's looking really, really, really nice. My initial thoughts still stand in terms of the bad contour shades and the concealer, but I do stand by that. I feel like the concealer has worked better as my natural oils have come through. I don't feel like I look as dark underneath here, but ultimately this is a yes from me. So if you can try out Missguided Beauty, give it a go. This is the end of this video. So thank you so much for tuning in for the whole of this video and watching my check-ins. If you like this video, give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Turn the notification bell on so you're notified if I upload. And you can carry on this YouTube journey with me. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Bye.